Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn to avoid some important mistakes, so let's get started. First, this is not correct.
So taxes is something that you pay to your government if you make money.
So taxes is something that you pay to your government if you make money. Texas? I think she means taxes. Texas is a state. Taxes. Use the short A sound like black cat. Taxes. So, taxes is something. Taxes is something that you pay to your government. I cannot say this because taxes is plural. I have to change is to the action are. It's correct to say taxes are something. Taxes are something that you pay to the government if you make money. Let's practice. What are taxes? Are taxes something that you pay to your government? That's right. Taxes are something that you pay to your government. This is also not correct.
And this topic is a complete taboo, especially if you're working for the same company.
This is a complete taboo. The word is not pronounced taboo. It's pronounced taboo. We need the short A sound for the first syllable. A like black cat. Taboo. We cannot say taboo. It's pronounced taboo. It's a complete taboo. Something you're not supposed to do. Something really bad is a taboo. So example, having more than one wife. This is a taboo in American culture. You're supposed to have only one wife. Having 2 or 3 wives is considered a taboo in American culture. Let's practice. Is having more than one wife a taboo in American culture? That's right. Having more than one wife is a taboo in American culture. Pronunciation, taboo. This is also not correct.
Broke. This adjective describes a person who doesn't have money or who ran out of money. And in a lot of times, people don't mean being actually broke.
I cannot say in a lot of times. We don't use the preposition with a lot of times. No in. We just say a lot of times. Example. A lot of times, he forgets what to say when he's speaking. Let's practice. Does he forget what to say when he's speaking? That's right. A lot of times he forgets what to say when he's speaking. This is also not correct.
You know, do you want to go to the movie theater tonight? And your friend answers, I can't, I'm broke. That doesn't mean that he doesn't have home or whatever.
I cannot say he doesn't have home. Home is a countable noun. I need an article. He doesn't have a home. We have to use the article a because home is a countable noun. It's correct to say he doesn't have a home. That means he's homeless. Remember, when you say homeless, you say he's homeless. We don't say he's a homeless. Homeless is not a countable noun. Just say he's homeless. Let's practice. Is he homeless? That's right, he's homeless. Does he have a home? That's right, he doesn't have a home. This is also not correct.
But I also noticed that a lot of people who are in financial sphere, they call cash whatever you have on your checking account.
I cannot say people who are in financial sphere. Sphere is a countable noun, so we need an article, the. It's correct to say people who are in the financial sphere. Let's hear that second part again.
But I also noticed that a lot of people who are in financial sphere, they call cash whatever you have on your checking account.
They call cash whatever you have on your checking account? First, I cannot say on your checking account. We use the preposition in your checking account. And we have to change the structure. I cannot say they call cash whatever you have in your checking account. I have to change it. I have to say they call whatever you have in your checking account cash. We have to change the order. So it's correct to say they call whatever you have in your checking account cash. Let's practice. What do they call whatever you have in your checking account? That's right. They call whatever you have in your checking account cash. This is also not correct.
So when cash is put at work, when cash is put into savings account.
I cannot say when cash is put at work. We don't use at work. We use to work. When cash is put to work. That's when you invest your money and your money makes more money. We say your cash is put to work. You can also talk about people. People are put to work when they're made to work. They're not put at work. They're put to work. So example, if you invest your money is put to work. Your cash is put to work. Let's practice. What happens when you invest money? Is your money put to work? That's right. When you invest money, your money is put to work. Let's hear that second part again.
So when cash is put at work, when cash is put into savings account, it's no longer cash.
When cash is put into savings account, this is not correct. We have to say when cash is put into your savings account or when cash is put into a savings account. We have to use a savings account or your savings account. So it's correct to say when cash is put into your savings account or when cash is put into a savings account. This is also not correct.
Interest is a percentage that bank gives back to you because you put your savings into their savings accounts.
I cannot say interest is a percent that bank gives to you. Bank is a countable noun, so I have to say the bank. Interest is a percent or a percentage that the bank gives to you. I have to say the bank or your bank. Interest is a percent or a percentage that your bank gives to you. Or interest is a percentage that the bank gives to you. This is correct. This is also not correct.
Again, it's really different in different countries. I know I think in Saudi Arabia, the tax rate is 0.
I cannot say Saudi Arabia. It's pronounced differently. It's pronounced Saudi. Saudi Arabia. So for the AU, make the sound ow, sow, Saudi Arabia. The second syllable, A. Use the long A like pay and say. Arabia. Again, Saudi Arabia. The country is called Saudi Arabia. Let's practice. I have never been to Saudi Arabia. What about you? Have you ever been to Saudi Arabia? Very good. This is also not correct.
That means that you as individual pay tax on whatever you make to your government.
I cannot say you as individual pay tax on what you make. Individual is a countable noun, so I have to say you as an individual. You as an individual pay tax on whatever you make. Let's practice. Is it true? Do you as an individual pay tax on whatever you make? That's right. You as an individual pay tax on whatever you make. This is also not correct.
Instead of saying I take money from the account, you can say I am withdrawing money from my account.
I cannot say I'm withdrawing money from my account. The word is not pronounced withdrawing. The second W is silent. We don't say withdrawing. There's no w sound. It's pronounced withdrawing. We have to link the sound aw with the sound e in ing. Awing, awing. Withdrawing. Withdrawing money. Example, she's withdrawing money from her account. Let's practice. What is she doing? Is she withdrawing money from her account? That's right, she's withdrawing money from her account. Again, pronunciation, withdrawing. Not withdrawing, but withdrawing. This is also not correct.
I could not find a job for a whole year after 2008 recession.
It's not correct to say, I couldn't find a job for a whole year after 2008 recession. Recession is a countable noun, and it's specific, so we have to say the. It's a specific recession. So we have to say the 2008 recession. So it's correct to say, I couldn't find a job for a whole year after the 2008 recession. Example, he couldn't find a job for a whole year after the 2008 recession. Let's practice. Could he find a job after the 2008 recession? That's right. He couldn't find a job for a whole year after the 2008 recession. Very good. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.